my food lovers, welcome back to another recipe. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step ways you can make this authentic Ghana tomato stew. It's so simple and it's flavorful. Let's get started. Into a bowl, go in with your washed fish, and then you are going to go in with your fish seasoning, some salt and some garlic, ginger and onion paste. We are going to mix everything together, coat it very well so that every bit of the fish gets coated with these seasonings. Now we go ahead and then put a little into these holes you see here, and we are going to get a rubber or a cling film, and we are going to cover this and we put it in the fridge. Whenever you marinate your chicken, beef or whatever, don't keep it outside the fridge. Put it in the fridge. That way you get the best out of it. Here we have our cowhide, chicken, beef, and we are going to season that with some chicken seasoning, beef seasoning, some ginger, garlic and onion paste. And we are going to add a little water to this so that we'll be able to mix everything very well. You know, the chicken, the beef and everything will produce their own juice. So you just have to add a little water to do this. Mix everything very well and let it be well coated. Now we are going to cover this and allow it to cook. You want to cook this till everything becomes soft. Of course, we do not want our beef to be too hard, our cowhide to be too hard. We want everything to be soft that you eat without stress. After simmering for some time, let's check it up and then flip it over so it can get a bit of everything. It's set, and then we are going to put some vegetable oil into our frying pan and we will be introducing our chicken and beef. Before you do this, make sure your oil is well heated. That way you'll be able to get the best out of it. Fry this until golden brown, just like this, and you should be able to achieve this. We are going to take this from the oil and then we will set it aside. It's very important. Just let it drip over a sieve or a colander, or just place a tissue paper in your plate and then put these into it, and you should be able to get some of the oil drain. Also, you see our fish from earlier. We are going to transfer this into the same oil and we are going to fry this until golden brown. Make sure you flip it over gently, and this is what you should be able to achieve. You can also add a little flour to it if you prefer that. Into the same oil, we are going to go in with some sliced onions. We are going to fry the onions for about a minute, and then we go in with our tomato paste. It is very important to always fry your tomato paste very, very well. If you fry your tomato paste well, it's going to give you the best results when it comes to your stew. Your stew is not going to taste sour. Your stew is going to taste very well. So you have to add also, we introduce our all-purpose stew spice, and you can use any spice of your choice. Okay, if you have any spice of your choice, just go ahead and use that. We stir this and then we cover it to simmer for some time. And now we introduce our pepper. Sorry, I was adding the pepper when I realized I did not record that, so I had to just record the rest like this. But I've added some already. Stir and cover this to simmer for a few minutes. You should be able to achieve something like this when you see the oil coming on the surface of your stew. It means we are getting there. Stir this so you prevent it from burning. And you see our cowhide from earlier, we did not fry that, so we are going to introduce that into the stew. We want to introduce it as early as possible so it starts cooking and it should also become soft. Now leave this to simmer. Make sure you are cooking your stew on a medium to low heat. Do not cook it on a very high heat. I added some curry powder, some Maggi seasoning, and also some salt to taste. And we are stirring this, and we'll cover this so it will be able to cook on low heat. After that, just go in with your sliced onions just like this and leave this to simmer for the next 20 minutes while you stir alternatively to prevent it from burning. And after that, you should have the best stew. So you have to fry your tomato paste for like 10 to 15 minutes before you introduce your pepper. If you just fry it shortly, you are not going to get the best result. And I hope that this video helps you. And after watching this, you should be able to make yourself the most flavorful tomato stew. You introduce your beef and chicken from earlier, and you should have the perfect stew to go with your kinky, your rice, wache, yam, and whatever you prefer to enjoy this with. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't done that yet, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Click on that bell notification icon so you get notified when next we upload a new video, because here we share authentic recipes and you are not going to regret. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe and bye.